Yeah, that video is from that dude, that Oshay dude. And Oshay, and the people have been saying you've been taking little shots. You've been, kind of playing the fence. Oshay, I know you're listening. Oshay, don't poke the bear. Oshay, don't poke the bear, brother. You way too easy. Oshay, I know you're listening, brother. Don't play with me, bro. You way too easy, my nigga. Way too easy, bro. I already know you get down, bro. You too easy for me, man. You need to let that go, man. Don't poke the bear, bro. You keep poking the fucking bear, and a chunk gonna get snatched right out that ass, bro. Don't play. You way too easy, brother. All right? You poking the bear. You pushing it. Oshay, you pushing it. I'm hearing little things here and there because I don't really watch what you do, brother. But don't poke the bear, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Nigga, when I say a motherfucker's way too easy, bro. For my type of petty, way too easy, brother. Way too easy. And I'm warning you once. I warned niggas one time.
October 28th, Hurricane Melissa made landfall in Jamaica as a Category 5 storms, with winds reported up to 185 miles per hour. The problem is, some of these black Americans are stuck there during the hurricane, and these resorts are not able to deliver the service that they once would under certain conditions.
Well, a Category 5 hurricane with winds of 185 miles per hour destroying infrastructure, I think, will pretty much do that.
And so a lot of people are complaining about it.
So why can't we leave when y'all feeding us pastries for breakfast and we still had to pay full price to stay here? Like, come on.
May I ask where you're going now?
We're going to get something to eat.
Everything closed across the street. Everything closed. Gas station, shopping mall, everything closed.
So what are y'all doing for gas? You all knew this storm was coming, right? So you're going to give us bag lunches, bag breakfast, some pastries? That's so disrespectful.
You knew about the hurricane too, yet not only did you choose to go over there during hurricane season, probably because it was cheaper, you chose to stay there despite warnings. Now your entitled, ungrateful asses crying over being inconvenienced, while Jamaicans have lost their homes, jobs, and even their lives. At least you go fly back to your normal everyday life. They cannot.
To them black folks that's down there at that resort in Jamaica, that's doing all that damn clowning and making us black Americans look bad, y'all better get y'all shit together. It is a damn hurricane going on, and y'all about getting tuna sandwiches and cold cuts. You lucky y'all eating. They have family that are stuck in that hurricane, loved ones, and you be a tuna sandwich?
But let's listen to the other side.
How about you guys come over here, pay the exact same amount of money that we paid to go over there to spend luxury money, might have saved up this whole freaking year, might have saved up for 5 years, and expected that the Jamaica that we see on our television is going to be the Jamaican experience that we get. Not only that, you come over here and you spend exactly in the amount of money that we make, that we work our asses off, right? You spend that exact same amount, come over here and experience the treatment that we experience.
Pretty sure Jamaicans wouldn't be bitching over their food not being good enough while safe and sound in their hotels, still receiving hotel hospitality, while outside, infrastructure has been destroyed, homes and lives lost and families ruined. The entitlement of these crybaby imbeciles knows no bounds.
When we come to y'all.
This lady just came from Jamaica right before this thing happened. And she's talking about the other side as a customer. When you are a customer, you typically don't want to hear that, well, listen, you have an act of God and I can't get what I want. Because you've advertised this position. You're basically saying, that this is a resort. You're not telling us not to come during the hurricane season. You don't have any kind of insurance. If there is a hurricane, you don't have anything that would stop this from happening.
People keep asking, why aren't hotels prepared for hurricanes? Or why are resorts even open during hurricane season? And of course, Oshay is co-signing these ridiculous questions just to pander to his FBA followers, even though he knows the real reason. Tourism is the main source of income for many Caribbean nations. Shutting down for several months would be financially devastating, not only for hotel owners, but also for staff, taxi drivers, tour guides, restaurants, and all the local businesses that depend on visitors. Even during hurricane season, there are plenty of sunny days and good weather. Hurricane season doesn't mean constant hurricanes. Many islands don't get hit directly in a given year, and the recent devastation to Jamaica from the Category 5 Hurricane Melissa was the first of its kind. Moreover, no one forces tourists to travel during this time. They do so willingly, often to enjoy discounted all-inclusive vacations. There were no complaints all the other times when the weather was perfect. It's an absolutely pathetic, bad faith argument that only exposes Oshay's biases and the petulant, childish behavior of these tourists he's trying to defend.
And to see fellow Black Americans get up on the app and complain that y'all don't have adequate food or liquor in my parents' home country, where I still have family who are picking through rubbles, wondering if their house is still there, wondering how they're going to do the next steps, and y'all really sitting there complaining about not having adequate food at your resort, not having liquor, and you getting mad that people are on your head tops because you decided to record. You decided to get up on the internet and record yourself complaining about how you're not getting adequate whatever. Knowing damn well you about to come and fly back to this country where they gonna treat you like I don't know what.
This lady, in my opinion, gives the worst rebuttal. She admits that she is a first-generation American. Her family is from Jamaica. And she is castigating these so-called Black Americans for their attitude because these people don't know where their homes are. We have our family members there, and this is what you're complaining about. But you already know once you get back to this country, they're going to treat you like poop. And this is interesting because if your country was such a better opportunity than this country, why are you in America?
This typical FBA-style deflection that Oshay keeps regurgitating only exposes him as a complete hypocrite. Due to this Black American woman being of Jamaican descent, she's somehow not allowed to call out these disrespectful, self-entitled Black American tourists or to speak a few home truths about America itself, where the current president seems intent on dragging the country back to the Jim Crow era. Meanwhile, Oshay parrots that tired line, "If your homeland is so better, why are you in America?" while he himself lives comfortably in an African country and still finds time to insult Africans by co-signing FBA rhetoric. The man is a walking contradiction and a living example of hypocrisy.
And again, I'm sorry, but if you're paying a top dollar price and a hurricane happens, it is the venue's fault. I'm sorry, it's the venue's fault. They should be refunded their money or something. Okay, people spend their money to come to this resort. And again, I understand that the Black Americans or even some of the people in Britain have an issue with the quality of service and they're not being understandable. And of course, as a man, if I was on the resort, I would definitely be more understanding. I noticed that the people that are really complaining about this are women.
Got him!
But they spent their money, right? I get it. They want to have a good time and relax because they had to go back to work and you work hard for what you have. But at a certain time, people are coming in. They're not hating on Jamaica. They're talking about an issue. And if you feel that they are supposed to sit there and sacrifice their money because it's your people and they should understand it, when you same people complaining don't do that with Black Americans, just shut up. Because these same Jamaicans that are complying and telling Black Americans to go back, they would never spend any money at a Black American business. All right? Number one, the Black Americans who went to Jamaica don't hate Jamaicans. If they did, they wouldn't be there. They're talking about a concept. They're talking about an idea. And you guys, number one, are miscategorizing people who are not even Black Americans. And two, you're categorizing people who are customers, who are injecting money into your economy because you haven't injected the money into your economy.
I've heard enough. I can't keep listening to this pandering fence sitter who's clearly been bullied into submission, kissing up to Tariq Nasheed and catering to a xenophobic hate group that will turn on him the moment he says something they don't like. They've done it before and they'll do it again. Oshay isn't a Pan-African, he's a social media opportunist and grifter, drenched in hypocrisy and selective outrage, all while living comfortably in Africa. It's beyond pathetic. He's willing to throw Africans and Caribbeans under the bus just to curry favor with the xenophobic hate group FBA, the very same people who've had plenty of negative things to say about him in the past. All of it just to chase that anti-Black algorithm money.
Jason Black will watch you do Be Real. Man, look, man, let him watch me, bro. I'm musty right now. Let him watch me. Shit. Bring me some deodorant too. Bro, this is the internet, bro. Nobody's gonna watch anybody. You think that somebody giving their opinion about you, bro? I done been on YouTube for so many years. Like, y'all Negroes, I have like hundreds of millions of views. Do you actually think that somebody gonna make a video or a stream of videos about me that's gonna ruin my life? Bro, I would just go out here with the goats I ever met. Yeah, y'all must see right now. I don't care. What you gonna say? Are you FBA with that nose? Let me just say this, right? I done had a big ass nose all my life. Like this is what y'all like kill me with this stuff, right? Like if you ugly or somebody think you got a big nose, all of a sudden you ain't African American no more. What you gonna say about Tyrone Hill, bro? Like, what y'all talking about? Did y'all think I just came from, like, I walked over from Nigeria? Like, bro, the first time this is the stupidity that y'all go through here. See, this is the stuff that we talk about. Like, I see that, like, are you really an NBA? Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? KRS-One, like, what are y'all talking, like, this is why I don't take some of y'all, what y'all say serious. Like, what you should be asking yourself is, what can you do to help the community you supposed to be helping, bro? Like, are you trying to volunteer? Are you trying to do something, bro? Like, what are you trying to do? Because I host African Americans or FBA in Africa if they want to come. So, like, what are you talking about, bro? Y'all, you know, a lot of the commenters, man, y'all come in and say things that are stupid. Don't make no sense. Shout out to my brother Austin Holloman. He about to come visit me too. So y'all brothers, man, like, and it's a lot of you Black men, bro. I'm sorry. A lot of the things that you guys go out and say, it don't make no sense. And then you wonder why, like, y'all don't progress. Why y'all hella broke. Why don't nobody like you? Why I'ma take your baby mama not? Like, this is because y'all talk about things that are stupid, man. Like, honestly. Uncle, ain't nobody gonna fight, bro. Let me just say this real quick, right? I'm gonna just say this last time. He said, are you FA with a hairline like that? Man, hold on.